Here's this week's edition of Scions, the Everyday Grind News, World of Warcraft edition. It's that time again in World of Warcraft where it's time to get your Headless Horseman mount. The Warcraft Halloween event runs from October 18th through November 1st. You can trick or treat throughout many inns of Azeroth to include Northrend, Pandaria, Outland, Draenor, and the Broken Isles for tasty treats and currency to buy Hallows Inn Delights. Also, don't forget to queue for the Scarlet Monastery to get your Headless Horseman mount. Let's continue with more Halloween fun. The Dance with the Dead community event begins this weekend, October 21st and 22nd. Here's all your details. Come one, come all. The Dance of the Dead annual Halloween celebration is happening on October 21st and 22nd. Events, tournaments, booths, prizes, and guests of honor. What is it? The Dance of Dead community event, tournaments, booths, and RP. Over 5.5 million gold and more in prizes. Live voice actor guest appearances. Patrick Seitz, who voices Arthas and Garrosh, and Patty Matson, who voices Sylvanas. When? It's this weekend, October 1st, 22nd. Where? Go to this Discord link right here. The server is Moonguard, US. All RP servers are welcome. Location, Cardero Island in the Western Plaguelands. The Wrath of the Lich King esports event, Wrath Undying Challenge, begins this weekend. And here are all the things you need to know. The two guilds, Progress EU and Space Force NA, will start the weekend having to gear new characters throughout the dungeons of Northrend. On day one, they'll run through every Northrend dungeon to strengthen their characters as much as they can before coming back on Sunday, where they will only be able to further gear up in Eye of Eternity and Obsidian Sanctum raids. Once each team has completed gearing up, they'll face off in one final race through Naxxramas. Starting October 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time, they're going to be gearing up, touring all of the dungeons in Northrend. On October 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific to 11 a.m. Pacific, they'll gear up in Eye of Eternity and Obsidian Sanctum. And 11 a.m. Pacific time, a race to the finish, Naxxramas. Good luck. The wait is over. Season of Mastery players can now transfer their characters. These transfers became available on October 18th. Season of Mastery players are now offered free transfers for their characters to either a Classic Era realm or a Wrath Classic realm, and your list is below. Those are the realms you can transfer to. Please exercise utmost caution when selecting your transfer destination. You are selecting either a Classic Era or Wrath Classic server. And another side note, these transfers are permanent. Blizzard will not reverse them. The big news is here. The release of Dragonflight is official. The official release date is Monday, November 28th, just a few weeks away. You can now download the pre-patch in your launchers. Don't forget, make sure you do that. And let's take a look at the Dragonflight roadmap. Here's your roadmap for World of Warcraft Dragonflight. October 25th, pre-patch begins. November 15th, Drakthir race are available for play. Launch day is November 28th, and raids open just after Thanksgiving, a few weeks before Christmas on December 13th. As mentioned before, the pre-patch for Dragonflight starts this upcoming Tuesday, October 25th. There's a lot to go over. Let's check out the list and what we can expect in the pre-patch. This pre-patch event includes Primal Storms and event rewards. You get the Against the Elements Feat of Strength, an item level 252 catch-up gear and transmog, a Bag of Furious Winds toy, and the Unstable Elemental Confluence heirloom trinket. And you might be wondering, what are Primal Storms? Here's your list. The new event in the pre-patch is called Primal Storms, where hordes of primalist mobs invade specific zones. If you want to complete an Earth invasion, they happen in the Northern Barrens. If you want to complete a Fire invasion, they happen in Tirisfal Glades. Looking for a Storm invasion, they happen in Ungoro Crater. And wouldn't you know it, water invasions happen in the desert of the Badlands. Players will be excited to get some of that 252 gear. But what does it look like? Let's check it out. Starting in the upper left, this is what the cloth set transmog looks like once you're done completing all of your runs with the Primalist. The leather set is just below it, and on the right is the mail set, and that's what you look like as a mail wearer, but we saved the best for last. And the best looking transmog set in the pre-patch is the plate set. You're wondering if you get that special elemental trinket that is an heirloom just by doing things. Not exactly. You have to combine a few items. Items to be collected are these 4 items from each zone that has a Primal Storm. You get the Dimmed Primeval Earth from the Rumbling Earth Lord, the Dimmed Primeval Fire from the Raging Fire Lord, the Dimmed Primeval Storm from the Unbridled Storm Lord, and the Dimmed Primeval Water from the Glacial Ice Lord. As a reminder, the Bag of Furious Winds will cost you 100 Primeval Essences. Warcraft has heard players about artifact weapons and how they do not apply illusions properly. Well, now they will. The update to make illusions appear properly on artifact weapons is going to require a lot of testing. We're planning to do that in a patch soon after Dragonflight launches, but not this initial launch patch 10.0.2. The question has been answered. Does Warcraft listen to player feedback? Oh, I believe they do, and here's some proof concerning the Drakthir Soar ability. Drakthir players should be very excited about this change. The Dragon Riding skill track will now confer some benefits to Drakthir Soar while the Drakthir player is inside the Dragon Isles. This will not apply outside of the Dragon Isles. Drake and Rider training has been renamed to Take to the Skies and also increases Soar's max speed to match that of Dragon Isle Drakes. Dynamic stretching, restorative travels, yearning for the sky each reduce the cooldown of Soar by 40 seconds, reducing it to 2 minutes with all of these traits. Together with Drakthir's familiar skies, this results in a possible 1 minute cooldown. Winds of the Isles, once unlocked, also affects Soar. Thank you all for soaring with us on this journey. If you think that the biggest thing on October 25th is the pre-patch, you might be wrong. A new animated series begins for Dragonflight, starting with the story of Nose Dormu. The Dragonflights of Azeroth have returned, called upon to defend their ancestral home as long dormant forces begin to stir in their sacred homeland. On October 25th, join Nose Dormu, aspect of the Bronze Dragonflight, as he delves into an ancient past that holds the key to saving their uncertain future. Don't forget to catch my live streams 5 days a week on Twitch, and please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell right here on this YouTube channel. I don't want you to miss next week's The Everyday Grind News World of Warcraft edition.